we were responding to a report of a 2.5 fire in the Campello section. When we reported to the scene, the incident commander at the time was a deputy, ordered us to the top floor. So we took an attack line up, 1.5 inch line to the top floor. Somewhere on the way up, I lost contact with my officer and the other firefighter that I was assigned with. I got to the top floor with the line, and I came across another officer who ordered me to the front room. So we dragged the line to the front room. It was the atmosphere was okay at that point. So he said to me, stand here with the line. I'm going to go get a plaster hook. That's to open the ceilings. While he was gone, I was just standing there waiting. I had the line in my hand, and I felt like a push. It wasn't painful or nothing. It was just like a door pushing down on me. I fell to the floor, and I was on the floor. I knew what had happened at that point. I had the line in my right hand, and I lifted my left hand, hoping at that point that whatever was on me, I could get off. And the ceiling, I pushed right through it, and I stood up. At that point, the fire that was over my head came down, and I was standing looking at it. I backed up a little bit, leaned against the wall, and turned the line on. I was going to try to put it out, or at least help myself with it. At that point, the supply line out in the street burst, and the line in my hand went dead.
What size line and nozzle were you on at that time?
I had a pre-connect, what they call a pre-connect line. It was 1.5 inches with a combination nozzle, 400 gallons. And when that went dead, I was in trouble. I had no protection. And I could not see the entrance that I came in. And there was a window in front, and I knew where that window was, and I just headed for the window. And I made it out onto a small balcony that was for the second floor. And they had put the ladder from the street up to it, and I climbed down. I got to the street, and at that point, I really didn't feel too much pain. So, and then it started. When the air hit the exposed skin, I could feel the pain. So I walked down the street. I got into a police cruiser, and they took me to the hospital. Now, if I can back up, on the way to the fire, I could hear on the radio they reported a working fire. So at that point, our turnout gear was not like it is today. It was rubber boots, a canvas coat, and a helmet. So I said, I put one rubber boot on, and I went to take my left shoe, and I had a double knot in it. I couldn't get it off. I said, I don't want to stand out in the street with one boot and one shoe. I look like a... So I took the rubber boot off, put my shoe back on. So I was told by the doctors that I had a lot of steam burns from, exposure. And I'm thinking about it. And since then, when Chief Galligan came in, he brought in the new bunker gear. And I'm thinking about it. I said, with that new bunker gear, that if I had it at that point, I might have escaped with no injuries at all, opposed to first, second, and third degree burns. So I guess I was kind of lucky, because if you look at the books, they say the skin burns in a short period of time, 1 or 2 seconds. I don't think I had more than 4 seconds. If I had gone past 4 seconds, I would have died there.